Hi everybody, it's Vince with Average Joe Drinks.
I'm Don, I'm the neighbour, and I've been invited over to do a specialty drink.
We're here to make drinks suitable for the average Joe, just like my dad intended when he spent the bulk of his life collecting drink recipes. A very classic Pusser's Painkiller.
Indeed.
Don is my neighbor. He knows more about rum than anybody I know, and by virtue of being a former Royal Navy man, he's also authorized to use British Navy Pussers Rum.
There you go.
He's going to show you his version of the Pusser Painkiller.
Okay. So, as Vince said, my background is some time in the Royal Navy. When I was in, we didn't have the rum issue, so I'm going to explain the name. It doesn't sound very good, right? Pussers Rum. Basically, the word Pusser is a variation of a purser, where the person on the purser on the ship bought everything. So everything in the Royal Navy that was government issued or Admiralty issued was termed Pussers. So someone went to the Navy in 1979 and commercialised their rum and called it Pussers.
The American version would be the purser.
Correct. Yeah, the American, and still is on like cruise ships and stuff like that. But I mean, if the Navy issued you a suitcase or a screwdriver or a component for a radio part, it probably had a government stamp on it and therefore was termed as being Pussers.
Okay.
So, so the history of the Royal Navy, while I'm fumbling to open this bottle, I believe it was like the 1730 something, the Navy decided that they needed to come up with a better idea for the crew than fresh water. And I know that sounds odd, but they had to carry it in barrels and the water got disgusting, the barrels got slimy, it wasn't safe to drink. So they decided they were going to go to alcohol because it was less contaminated. Originally it was either 8 pints of beer a day or a half a pint of rum. People preferred the rum, and
Wouldn't anybody?
so basically you had half of the ship's company running around the ship drunk every afternoon.
That's the only way they could fight the French.
Right, we did that once or twice. So then what they did was they watered the rum down. I forget when, but they decided they were going to water the rum down, and they did it 50-50 rum to water, and that way the sneaky sailors couldn't store the rum because with the water it would deteriorate and go off, and you couldn't consume it. Where did I just put that bottle? Okay, so basically we are going to do two versions if I can. 2 ounces of good old Pusser's Nectar of the Gods. And then we are going to mix this with 4 ounces of orange juice. So, so for 200 years you had these drunken sailors running around on these galleons and probably in the Caribbean if they were getting any sort of decent rum. Well, in 1970, I believe, the last day was the 31st of July, was the last official rum issue day in the Royal Navy, and that is termed as Black Top Day, even to this day. Well, probably not since. Most of them have probably left now, but it was Black Top Day and people used to wear black armbands, and then after the Black Top, the Navy decided that everybody on board over the age of 18 could be issued 3 cans of beer a day. Anyone over the age of 18 could have 3 cans of beer a day. That system was way more open to abuse, and most sailors probably didn't drink at sea, but they would still draw their beer. So we always had extra beer. If somebody had a high day, a holiday, a birthday, and they wanted to have a beer, then they could probably get a hold of it if they wanted to. Okay then, so we've got the mixtures. Again, it's going to be 2 ounces of Pussers Rum and 4 of the orange juice, and then 1 ounce of the coconut cream and 1 ounce of the pineapple juice with ice. And you pour it into your glass. The garnish is entirely up to you. I normally do a slice of orange, or you could do lime, you could put a maraschino cherry in there, dress it up exactly how you want. But, there you go Vince, you try that one.
There you go.
There we go, sir.
Just in case you're wondering if Eddie was here or not.
This is probably going to sink straight to the bottom.
Gotta hook it on there like that.
There you go. Mine doesn't have a hook, so there you go. Alrighty, that's as fancy as we're going to get today. So there's your Pussers Rum Killer. Your Pussers Painkiller, I'm sorry. So there's your Pussers Painkiller.
So you're going to try some? Make sure it's not poison?
I am. I'm going to drink the whole thing.
Watch him shoot it.
Pretty good. Like it a lot. For me, this is just personal choice. Pussers Rum is probably in my top 3 rums. I'm not an aficionado on rum. I do know what I like, but it's just personal choice. So
that's being an aficionado. You know it's good.
Well, you have to kiss a lot of frogs to get where I got today, as far as I'm concerned with rum. But I don't know if I'm allowed to advertise, but I like Appleton Estates. There's another one called Flor de Cana, and then of course the Pussers would be my top 3 rums.
One thing I like about Pussers is that isn't there a donation made for every bottle?
Yeah,
purchased?
there is actually. Every bottle purchased, a certain amount of the profits go back to the Royal Navy into like a welfare fund for the sailors to, I don't know, probably R&R, probably rest and recreation stuff.
Buy more rum.
Yeah, to buy more rum, right?
All right, so this is a blended version, right? Mine was shaken.
So the second one's a variation on a theme. It's exactly the same drink. It's still Pussers Painkiller, except when you blend it, you're making a virgin version. So obviously no alcohol in it. So we're going to do 2 ounces of that. Ounce of the pineapple juice, coconut cream, and all the ingredients for this actually are available at your local supermarket or local alcohol store. When I first started making painkillers and pina coladas, I found this stuff hard to find. Now it's commonplace, so you should be good. Okay, so this is obviously thicker.
It's like sherbet.
It is, it's like, might have a little bit of ice in there. So that would be that, rum.
Same amount though, right?
Yep, same amount, exactly the same, 2 ounces. And we float the rum on top. And then with this, you can either drink it as it is, you can drink it through a straw, however you want to go. So again, the garnishing into this is entirely up to you. The slice of orange, slice of lime, the cherries, the straws, the umbrellas, however you want to do it. And if you want to experiment with it as well, that's fine too. If you like more rum, like less rum, if you want to have it more coconutty, less orange, then obviously you can adjust the ingredients. But anyway, enjoy.
That looks, see, I've never seen it done like this before. I like that.
Yeah.
Just the presentation's awesome, Don.
There you go.
And I'm lucky I'm not driving anywhere.
And then as you work your way down the drink, then... So anyway, that's my part. Au revoir, take care, be good, don't do anything I would.
Au revoir.
I know, that's Spanish, right?
Well, we might, if you like him, let us know. Maybe we'll bring him back. There's plenty of rum drinks you can teach us about.
We can do that.
He's got a great pina colada recipe that we'll get into. So if you like what you saw, please do us a favor. We're on Facebook. We are here on YouTube. Press the subscribe button, push the like button. If you hit the bell, you'll get notifications when new videos get uploaded. Like I said, we're on Facebook. Give us a like and a share over there. I'm not going to talk too much about the blog or the Twitter or any of that stuff because so far it all sucks, but we're hoping to fix that. Please make sure you drink responsibly, and thanks for watching.